versus the blood red robot of 8BitMan. Let's see which character is able to keep who out. This is going to be an interesting one for sure.
So Scabs, who do you got in this match? Who do you think has the advantage?
I think matchup-wise, it's got to be Rob, but my man 17 kind of nice though. I just think that the real problem is Laser in this matchup. We've already seen it 2 or 3 times where 17 just cannot set up with Knight nearly as easily because of those projectiles. You have to rely on like more mid-range, and then 8BitMan can just kind of run in and slap you around if you're not careful.
Yeah, 8BitMan, definitely one of the most aggressive Robs I've ever seen. Not afraid to run it and forward smash your face.
Did 17 just break the rotor arms with a weak hit of kick and then get that combo? If so, that is the smartest thing I've ever seen. Like, 8BitMan was doing a really good job using the rotor arms as a reflector, but 17 a full step ahead of this man.
Yeah, that was very smart.
And then an aggressive up B to get back to stage. That's 17 style for sure. Using that aggression to force his way back on stage, and this time it worked out very well.
Yep. Ooh.
But that's the problem. If you bet wrong once or twice, 8BitMan gonna make you pay. Try to get the up tilt and up air conversions, perhaps take stock early.
Yeah. You can see the gears are turning in 17's head. All the buttons they're pressing. 8BitMan trying to find a way around all these buttons.
He uses the Knight really well as an anti-air tool, and you kind of have to do that. If you're landing with Knight, it becomes harder for 8BitMan to cover it, because the angles that Laser has are relatively linear, and right there, again, 17, a step ahead of 8BitMan's pop, allows him to fire off the Knight, take the stock, but 8BitMan responds immediately.
Yep. Just super aggressive with the Sharking. Not even waiting for any sort of move, just double jumping up air.
I mean, these are 2 characters that a lot of people talk about as a little bit campy, but it is 5 minutes in and we are on our last stock, and 1 character's at kill percent. It's like watching 2 heavyweight prize fighters go at it, just throwing haymakers. Blocking is for the weak.
Ooh, there's that back air.
17 in an awkward spot here. No spike by 8BitMan, though.
That up B hitbox is huge! And speaking of up B, that almost took it.
Good air dodge by 8BitMan, and neutral one at that, allowing him to just slowly drift through the Din's fire explosion without getting smacked away. Knight getting slowed down by that, but the out of shield forward air by 17. That move is as strong as Falcon's knee and quite a bit faster.
That was so risky by 17. They knew 8BitMan liked to press a lot of buttons, so after that neutral air, 8BitMan wasn't going to hold shield, they were going to do something else. So 17 just stuck out their little foot and got that lightning kick.
And can we talk about the small hitbox right there? Like, that option does not work against a lot of characters. If you're a short or a slim character, think someone like Pikachu or someone like Marth even, that's really hard to hit. But on a big body like Rob, you have to be careful with how you position yourself, because big bodies lends itself to big abuse.
Very well said. Yeah, so good stuff to 17, taking game 1 over 8BitMan, and it looks like they're going to run it right back to the same stage. Unless someone doesn't press A.
Perhaps. Nope. Looks like we're going back to taking a moment to load up is our online connection. And considering how blazingly fast both of these players are playing, I certainly hope the internet speed does comply.
Yeah, definitely a fun match to watch between these 2. No real camping at all.
Good shield there by 8BitMan, kind of catching 17 with like the Zelda tactic of relying a little bit too much on that invulnerability, granted by neutral bait.
Oh, there was the gyro the wrong way. That was such a good back air.
Reading everything that 17 was trying to do right there. 8BitMan taking an early lead and then just jumps up super high, saying, "I'm not going to give you any time to set up while I'm letting you come back."
And now 8BitMan is starting to run away with this lead.
Yeah, this is a complete change. Like, look at the playstyle difference. 8BitMan, like, was content to camp a little bit more. Like, he'd basically go at mid-distance and try to intercept the Knight, but now he's going in, doing things like canceling the gyro charge like we saw right there, and that's starting to catch 17 up.
Yeah, it looks like 8BitMan took their aggressiveness and amplified it to make like their gameplay is even more aggressive than it was before.
Very true. The up B though from 17, that'll clean it up. 80%, bit of a mountain to climb, but we've seen this happen before. Nope.
This is the second backer going to take the second stock.
That's rough. Like 8BitMan, I think he's starting to get a little bit of a read on 17's jumping patterns, because back air is a move that's relatively slow, so you typically don't see him like do it just raw. It's usually like, I understand what you're trying to do in this option. I'm going to place a long-lasting hitbox right there.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and it's a good long-lasting hitbox, because if you're wrong, it's pretty safe. It's like core and back air.
Gonna get the back throw, set up for a ledge trap situation. Knight, actually, did the Knight get sniped out there?
Mm-hmm. It looked like the laser hit the Knight, but not Zelda. Ooh, watch out for those up airs.
Interesting option there by 8BitMan, as he just does a jump air dodge.
Okay, 17.
This is the type of wild stuff I was talking about. 17 just 3 up Bs in a row. They may not have paid off, but goddamn did it make me think. And I'm pretty sure that made 8BitMan pause for a moment too.
Yeah, because at what point do you have to be like, alright, what is this person doing? Getting spiked, that's what they're doing. Good stuff to 8BitMan.
And great coverage at the ledge there. Just the spinning gyro ever so slightly to make it so that you can't go with a high up B to try to challenge the spike. 17 didn't really have any options down there without the double jump.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Rob down air might have my vote for the coolest like kill screen.
It's up there. It's up there. I really like Mario Forwarder.
True. And now that I think about it, that's super true. He just looks angry.
He is. He's so angry.
Like this is in every Smash game, he's gotten progressively more like belligerent, and in Ultimate they definitely turned it up, particularly on that kill screen.
Mm-hmm. It's great. Like that one is good. Pikachu backer is good because like he's always facing the camera and he's always like smiling as he's killing you.
Yeah, that one makes me tilt a little bit because you just see Pikachu like laughing at you. It's like, look what you got hit by.
Yeah. I'm just spinning and you're dying.
So perhaps for a stage pick, I know 17 likes triplats because good God, being able to up B, we saw it in neutral. 17 tossing out that option every now and then, but doing it on triplats when it can be safe, that can be terrifying. But perhaps I've seen him go Yoshi's a couple times, but I don't think maybe in this matchup. I'd hope Battlefield would be open for him instead, because it might be bait to take 8BitMan to Yoshi's.
And yep, the stage favorite by 17 is Battlefield, and that is what we're going to see.
Look at this. That you can't be doing that against 8BitMan. Like he's shown a couple times now that he's wise to your neutral B shenanigans at a disadvantage. So he just down tilted 2 or 3 times that you're gonna do it. Full hopped to get the best conversion possible.
Mm-hmm. Look at this game so far. Over 100% to nothing. Like 17 has not done a single point of damage that whole stock.
That is a protracted 0 to death by 8BitMan, and that does not bode well for Game 3. Started it off with a read and did not let his foot off the gas. It's a reflection there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is starting to look ugly. When you get the gyro setups going in this matchup, it feels like it gets so much harder because like you're not going to really want to neutral B when Rob's like directly on top of you doing gyro drops.
Right. Yeah, it looks like 8BitMan just has such a good read on 17 right now.
Back air over the gyro, that was a bait, but 17 not quite falling for it.
Mm-hmm. But getting hit by these forwarders.
That muscle through the back air, I thought 17 was dead right there.
Yeah, that was close. Because the back air hits pretty far in front of Rob too.
He just like full hopping away. It's like, I do not need to put up with your homies. Fight me one-on-one, coward.
That was a very good forward smash by 17. Evening up the stocks, but not quite the percent yet. Ooh, these two are scrapping right now.
Yeah, just an immediate down smash and a forward smash. That'll do. And we've seen 17 a couple times now try that out of shield forward air or back air option, but just 8BitMan not quite getting clipped like he did game 1. Oh, as soon as I say it, just needed to parry to get it, I guess.
Yep. 17 unable to get those knights started. Oh, what is that? Down throw.
That should be dead. No, he actually goes for the no mash. 17 very smart to hold off on the mash, but the second up air by 8BitMan barely clips him.
So 17 still has that mountain decline.
Huh, was that on purpose? Using the gyro to like cancel the end lag of the forward air? If so, that was sick. 8BitMan really doing a good job racking up the damage, but the up B aggressive across full stage!
Oh, it's just so much aggression by Zelda. You would not expect something like that.
Forward smash a little bit optimistic, and then the up B in an awkward spot, and live by the aggressive option and die by it, as right there, 8BitMan's able to take it with the JB2.
Yeah, 8BitMan was like, I know you're going to do some crazy uppie, so I'm going to wait for it, see where you are, and punish you. And that's what happened.
When you're faced by the storm, every now and then you just have to let the winds blow themselves out, and that's kind of what it felt like. 17 just ran out of steam at the end.